Last week's Daily Race C at Grand Valley Highway, I hoped it was going to turn into racing like this, but instead it was mostly this. And this. And some of this. So let's see if I can get one race in. Stay tuned. So, Daily Race C from last week, Grand Valley Highway. This is one of my better ones. Qualified in P5. So, reverse has got a lot of different challenges as compared to Grand Valley Highway in forward. We're going to see some of it coming right up here. This first braking zone is pretty intense. Trying not to ram anybody off. So 11 laps here. A little bit of pit strategy. We only had the soft tires, but you had to make at least one stop. And with a 3 times tire multiplier, your tires, soft tires, were going to be pretty hard to stretch for the whole race. Some people tried, and I watched a lot of streams in the top split where that was the only way you were going to win. But those guys are a lot better at tire management than I am, so I ended up changing tires at my pit stop pretty much all my races, well, all of them. So I managed to pick up one spot there because of a little bit of a mistake. And guys in front of me here in P2 and P3 are battling pretty hard, a little bumping, a little no space giving, driving them off the track. So usually that's good for me anyway, because I can take advantage of a little bit of a slower pace or somebody coming back on the track just like that. Down to the final corner, and I moved up to P3. So a lot of different cars you could use. In this race I'm using the Audi R8. I tried the RX Vision. A lot of people like the new Ferrari, the 296. Still haven't got around to really getting into that car yet. So I don't know if he did some pretty late braking there, but and I was pretty upset there. I thought he just kind of rammed me off, but I watched the replay, so let's watch it again here real quick. So this part, I'm not sure if he was trying to avoid or whatever, but then he gets rear-ended. So disappointed, but I guess I can't be all disappointed. So anyway, back down to P4. Let's see if we can get back at it. Pushing here, trying to get back at P3. Cut that corner a little bit close. Definitely cut this one too close, and I get on the throttle too fast and put myself into the wall. So P4 all the way down to, keeps going, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fantastic. So, anyway, let's get back in the race here. It's only lap 2. Hopefully we can make some positive out of this. Somebody's off there. So we keep a spot there. Now 12. This McLaren's kind of all over the place. So go down the inside here. He kind of breaks himself there. P11. So I'm really concerned now. I gotta buckle down and focus and see if I can get back in the race here. So fast forward to lap 6, and I moved back up to P6. And like I said, I'm not sure why he was so slow going to the pit entry there, but anyway. Pitted on lap 6, came out on lap 7 in P7, in behind the Porsche. He's got a penalty coming up, and I kind of get a little loose there and give up a position to JC in the Viper. JC gets a bad exit, so I get that position back, and then the Porsche takes a penalty, so I got back 2 positions here. Stay down on the inside. These guys are kind of battling behind me, and then I get rear-ended off into the dirt again. Anyway, so fast forward to lap 10 now. I managed to get back all the way up to P7, and there's our friend JC. And I believe he's getting a penalty, so I'm not pushing here. I think I'm going to get this position, but I guess he just got that penalty, so he didn't have to serve it yet. So let's just make sure we stay close to him so that we can get that position back. The Viper was an interesting choice. Obviously has amazing speed, straight line speed. It's not quite nimble enough for these technical portions right here. I'm not sure. I think he just kind of carried too much speed and now broke himself there. So back up to P6. So I stayed in P6 for the next lap and ended up coming down on lap 11, finishing in P6. So only 1 behind where I started, considering that I had been punted off a few times. I was pretty happy with that. Anyway, I know it's coming to the end of the year, and just wishing everybody out there a happy new year and lots of good racing coming up in 2026. Also, I really want to thank all the people that have subscribed to the channel. I know we're still kind of small, but all your support is really appreciated. I'm going to try to start putting out some more videos. I got a nice hardware upgrade as a Christmas present, so I'm going to try and maybe do a little review of that, and you know, kind of do some of the stuff that some of the bigger channels are doing. Hopefully it'll help build my subscriber base. And to anybody who's watching this and enjoys watching Gran Turismo, and who enjoys watching average racers, which I'm pretty confident in myself that I am an average racer. So if you enjoy this kind of content, hit the like button. It would be a big help. And if you could hit the subscribe button, it'd be even a bigger help. So thanks for watching.